the channel. So today, if you didn't already see my last video, you should check that out. But in that video I mentioned that I wanted to do a new series about basically starting over in Yu-Gi-Oh! Starting completely fresh from the beginning and getting back into the game. So I have, as some of you guys have seen, archetype binders that have a lot of like older decks and stuff that we've used to play but eventually took them apart because we needed cards from them. Him especially, if you go see his channel, he has like hundreds of different deck profiles where you just steal all my cards and you use them.
That's my metal foes in my... She took my Guru deck off of my desk and put it into one of these.
You weren't using it. It wasn't even sleeved.
It has sleeves in the... Hang on, is it in this one?
No, it's in the other one.
A likely story.
It's in the... I swear.
It's in the other one.
So anyways, we have these binders that they got so full that I couldn't put the strap on one of them. And I figured, why not start there? We're going to rebuild some of our old favorite decks and we're going to, I don't know, play around with them, see how we feel about them in modern day format, and I don't know, I don't know exactly what I want to get out of this series outside of just relearning what I used to love about Yu-Gi-Oh! You don't need more decks.
More decks.
But I want to play the old decks that I used to play. I want to play the old matchups that we used to do and stuff. I miss playing against you, and I miss playing against my friends. And sadly, I feel like with everything that's happened in the world, the format's become more suffocating. In a way to say it. I'm sure not everyone feels the same, but that's just how I felt, and I've noticed that a lot of our friends, including you, have kind of lost their passion for the game as well. So, shall we build?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so our first deck that we're going to build...
I already started.
It's all over there.
No, me. I was gonna go fine.
First deck that we're gonna build... Phantom Knights. Alright, so tell me why you want to build Phantom Knights.
I don't like anything else that I have. I'm not, like, real talk. I was like, I don't care about the rest of the stuff that I have to play right now. So, like, so this morning I was like, you know what, I'm gonna build Phantom Knights. I know Phantom Knights are pretty good, so I'm gonna see how they're doing. And I've been looking at some stuff, and some people are playing them, and they're doing pretty well with them. And
so I've had a Phantom Knight core sitting in this binder for a long while now. I really love Burning Abyss, and I liked playing PK Fire, but I honestly think in today's format they're better separate.
Mm-hmm.
And every once in a while, like every few months, he's asked to use my Phantom Knight stuff, which is why I have yet to like put it together as a full deck. This morning, he was like, I want to build pure Phantom Knights, and I was like, alrighty, let's do it. So we're gonna bring you guys down to the table where we will get a mat, and we'll start building Phantom Knights together. We are back. We're at our table now. This is what we currently have set aside.
that's what I grabbed this morning.
Yeah, we have a few extra deck cards, and then we have... I'm sad because I literally sold my secret rares of this, and because he told me that we weren't going to need them anymore.
I didn't think about it.
So now we're using commons. But then we basically just have like a few Burning Abyss stuff, which I guess now in this deck would be Phantom Knight stuff, and then we have our standard Phantom Knight package as well, obviously. He says that we have some stuff in here, not too sure what that is, and then we do have some things in this binder still left over from the regular generic stuff that we put in either Burning Abyss or Phantom Knights. So we're going to look through here as well whenever we're building this. And then we're going to end up sleeving our deck once it's done, obviously, if we can find cards. But we also have these for our extra deck. Let me see if I can show them to you a little better. So if you are interested in getting some custom sleeves, or if you even want some Nubbin's Angel of Alchemy sleeves, hit me up on Instagram, link down below, for if you want nubbin sleeves. But if you just want to make your own custom sleeves, there is a link down below to your playmat, which will give you my automatic 10% off discount code. So if you want to make your own sleeves, go there. If you want nubbin sleeves, hit me up. I'll send you the image to make these. So, let's get into...
Do you want to talk about the card choices here?
Yeah.
All right.
I feel like it would be best to start off by organizing this and laying it all out. And
Okay.
Then...
All right, let me get to it. Okay, so right now what I've set out in terms of just kind of putting stuff together out of the binder, a lot of this came from that. There's a couple things that I just found in the usual places that I look for stuff whenever I build a deck. 3 Ancient Cloaks, this will probably go to 2.
Of course, we put the comment.
Yeah, I was gonna say, put the comment on top instead of the 2 ultras. But yeah, so 3 Ancient Cloaks. Like I said, this will probably be a 2 of. 3 Torn Scales. I've used her Torn Scales in the past for my Infernobles, which actually gave me quite a scare earlier today because
we
recently
thought somebody took one of my Torn Scales, but then we realized he just left it in a deck.
Yeah, it was an Infernoble, which now we have an ultra rare Torn Scale, which that will probably replace that one in Infernoble. 3 Silent Boots, which if you're going to build Phantom Knights in almost any capacity, you want 3 of this guy.
I'm honestly a little surprised that you would cut this down to 2 in a pure Phantom Knight build. Is this... Yeah. I don't know if this is considered pure.
This is pure.
But
yeah, it's because he's better in the graveyard.
Oh, I know that.
Then for the last of the Phantom Knight stuff, we have 1 Ragged Gloves, again, another guy who's better in the graveyard, and 1 of whatever his name is. That one, the other new one. Stain Greaves. One of him. I don't know what he does. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what he does. I know what almost all the other ones do, but him.
I remember when we first built this deck, we had so many more Phantom Knights, though. I remember we had so many more Phantom Knights, just completely flooded this deck with Phantom Knights.
Yeah, that was the problem. So anyways, moving, the problem is that this guy is now really good.
Yeah.
3 tour guides. We're using mismatched artworks because apparently we don't have a matching playset of any tour guides. 1 Graph, 1 Seer. I borrowed her gold ones because they're shiny. But the reason we're playing these is for these, apparently there's like a big combo you do with these two. And anyway, 3 Kagamusha Knights, as she mentioned. I dug these out of a box that I picked up from a buddy of mine. He had a bunch of the hero decks, so I knew that I would have those. 1 Psychic Wheeler, which I knew I picked this up at some point, and so I was happy I found it. I was happy we had it somewhere readily available because I knew I had 3 of these. The only card, I do need a Psychic Tracker, so that's something that we will have to find.
I have one in one of my decks.
Okay, I think it's a Naturia.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a Naturia.
We'll steal a tracker from Naturia and put it in here for now.
We have 3 common effect Veilers.
Yeah, we can swap those out for hollows eventually. 3 Fog Blades, because like I said earlier, kind of like with Silent Boots, if you're going to be playing Phantom Knights in any capacity, you want Fog Blades. And again, 1 common, just because apparently, and we have 1 common Ancient Cloak too.
Don't judge my Phantom Knights.
Your Phantom Knights are all over the place.
People are upset because I swear people are going to be like, she has 3 secret Torn Scales but can't get matching
Ancient Cloaks and Fog Blades. Yeah, we have 1 of the level 4 Trap guy. These ones came from me. These are the gold ones. Those are the ones I had. And then 1 Phantom Knight Sword. Again, I don't know what this does, but there was a guy who I was reading about who showed this deck off, and he's been getting first place with it. And he played a Phantom Knight Sword, so I was like, okay, I'm going to play a Phantom Knight Sword. And luckily, she did have the high rarity one. She had the rare.
Yeah, so we're going to pick this all up.
Before talking about the extra deck stuff, a couple things that, like I mentioned, we are missing. We're missing a Psychic Tracker. We're missing Emergency Teleports, which I do have. We're going to pull that out of another deck.
I want to put those in Cosmos.
I know. I'll just get you more.
Cosmos.
I'll just get more. We are missing Danger Jackalope and Danger Sukanoko, which I know where both those are. They're with the E-Tellies. And then we need Forbidden Droplets and some hand traps.
So what I'm hearing is we have these two things right here, and nothing we need is in these.
Actually,
there's one thing in here that I think that we should add.
There's actually quite a bit we need in this.
I feel like we're gonna go on a scavenger hunt.
All right, maybe. All right, let's lay out the extra deck stuff. So here you go. I'll give you the link.
This is just what we have so far.
Yeah.
To be edited soon.
I'm gonna throw those guys down there. That guy, and this guy. All right. So, Link monsters. Link monsters are pretty satisfactory. We have 2 Nightmares, Unicorn, and Phoenix. These are pretty standard, just in current meta. And then, of course, also pretty standard, Bardiche and Cheridini. Then for Xyz monsters, we are playing 2 Break Swords.
Mismatched Break Swords.
No, they're both secrets.
Oh, they are! I thought this one was...
Nope. Nope, 2 secret Break Swords.
We're suddenly getting fancy again.
A Raider's Knight, because we need it for this guy, Arc Rebellion. Arc Rebellion is for the OTK. We're also probably going to add a Zeus. And then 1 Levianeer, because, again, the guy who I was talking to earlier, he played Levianeer, so. A couple things, and you're going to hate it.
Why?
Because 2 cards that we're missing from this extra deck is Vert and Dragoon.
I knew that you were gonna add that because I heard you talking about it. I can't stop you.
Yep. It's Vert Dragoon.
See, I like that we were like, oh yes, we're gonna get back into Yu-Gi-Oh! What it used to be, and you're like, we're gonna add Dragoon. You're just gonna ruin the whole video, don't you?
Alright, so
this isn't your channel, this is my channel.
Let me get in there. This is my Super Quant deck.
This is like a weird Halloween looking deck.
This is Super Quants.
Super Quants aren't very Halloween.
Yeah, Super Quants, as you can see, they actually do play a little bit of Phantom Knights.
I'm sorry. Oh yes.
Those are mine. Those are my common ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are my common. That's my common cloak and my common Brigandine. Oh, sorry. So we are looking for a few cards in here. Oh, there's some dangers. Hey, my tactics. I'm gonna take those from you. There's our Danger Jackalope, our E-Telly, my tactics. Our other E-Telly, and our Danger Snake.
Snake.
I'm gonna take these. I'm gonna put them somewhere else.
What's weird is I could have sworn that you said Danger Nessie, and I was like, why are you talking about Danger Nessie?
I might have said Nessie on accident. I meant Snake and Jack.
I thought you meant Tsukunoko, but then I was like, you said Nessie, and I was like, am I wrong? Is it Nessie?
So just real quick explaining what these do. E-Telly is for the Psychic Tracker and Psychic Wielder, because it gives us level 3 bodies. Tsukunoko and Jackalope both, when discarded, replace themselves. Tsukunoko summons himself from the grave, and Jackalope summons Tsukunoko from the deck. And the reason we're playing those 2 specifically is not only because they're level 3, but also because if Torn Scales discards them, it will trigger them. And they're level 3, like I mentioned.
Alright. We should have a card counter on here to see how many cards we got.
Alright.
So,
the next stuff is actually right here next to me.
No, I'm going into the binder.
Oh, okay.
I want to open the binder.
Fine.
I have no idea.
Do whatever you want to do.
Just skipping pages.
Hey, Infernoble.
And back here. So back here we obviously have this stuff, which is why, you know, like we used to have more Phantom Knights and things.
It's a secret cloak. It's not an ultra, that's a secret.
I'm just saying, you chose to use the common?
It matched more than the secret.
Alrighty. Anyways. This card. Let me read it.
This would have been really good during Zoo.
Okay. So this is the card that I've been holding on to for a while. I remember when I pulled it out of a pack, I was like, this is gonna be super good for PK Fire. It is Dark Sacrifice. And I feel like I've mentioned it in a video before. I feel like you've done a deck profile with it before, but we've never actually used it in practice. It says, when your opponent activates a card or effect that would destroy a card or cards on the field, negate the effect, then send 1 level 3 or lower dark monster from your deck to your graveyard.
See, this would have been...
The reason I thought this would be great in Phantom Knights, PK Fire or something, is because Ancient Cloak needs to be engraved. This just sends it directly there.
This would have been really good back when Zoo was still around. Like when Dryden was out.
Well, I talked to you about it, but you just didn't.
I know. I didn't play. I didn't play Phantom Knights at that time. This would have been really good during then. It definitely could be side deck worthy currently, though. It all depends on like what's getting played. I think
it's good just because it immediately puts the things you need engraved into the grave.
You know what? With James and Little Sheep playing Salamangrate, this wouldn't be terrible, especially as a side deck card. So we'll put this in the we'll put this over here. We'll put it with we'll put this right here for now for side deck stuff.
So that was one of the main things that I think would be really good for it.
I'm not. Yeah, I think that could be really cool as a tech choice. For certain matchups. Alright, I do know that there is some other stuff over here in this deck. This is my old Invoked101 deck. This should have a set of Ash Blossoms. There's our set. And then it should have... There she is, Ghost Spells. That's the other hand trap that we need for this one. Ghost Spells incredibly good right now. And there's the third one. Alright. Thank you, Invoked101. I will put you away forever now. Alright, so the last thing we need is droplets, and that's in that deck box right there.
No, because you said you need a tracker.
Yeah, we do need tracker.
Yeah, so if you want to... This deck box.
The black deck box right there. That one has the Dragoons and the droplets in it.
Alright, so how about we break, we do a quick clap, and then come back. Ready? Right. And we're back. So, before we go through this, you guys probably can guess what we already grabbed. I just wanted to state that this is not what the whole series is going to be like. The only reason that we're putting certain cards into this deck is because he's way more competitive than I am, and he likes to win. This is not what this series was supposed to be. I was just going to build like the basics of like, hey, this is the deck, you know, and he's making it really competitive and really current format. So I just wanted to explain that for all the people that thought this was going to be just a regular Phantom Knight build.
I think whenever we do like Metal Foes and some of the other stuff that's in that binder, I think it'll be closer to what you're talking about. But the reason, but like she mentioned, the reason that we're doing this is because I'm currently also kind of looking for a new deck to play, so.
Yeah, I mean, these cards would not be going in here if I was the one building the deck. So anyways, would you like to talk about the cards that we...
Yeah. Obviously, Psychic Tracker. We dug him out of one of Mio's decks. He was in a deck that she doesn't really play right now, but and we know we have more of this guy. So then of course we dug out my Dragoon package. So Dragoon, Vert, and the guys that go with him, the usual suspects. So we got those, and that almost rounds out the main deck aside from the 2 Forbidden Droplets. And these all, of course, came out of my my current deck, which is my Invoked Eldritch. This is the first time I'm actually removing these cards from there, and it feels weird. And then the other cards I grabbed Zeus from my Evil Twin deck, and I grabbed Downard from the same, because this is an Xyz deck, and any Xyz deck knows that you should probably be playing Zeus.
Alright, so we're going to pack this all up, we're going to organize the deck a little, and we're going to see how many cards we have.
Right on.
So currently what we have so far, not finished. I counted 44. My counting could have been off, but I counted 44 cards in here. What did you count for the extra?
13. But I do know a 14th card that we are missing.
And we have 3 for our potential side. So we're going to lay out the main deck, and we're going to see if maybe we need to make any cuts or changes.
I know that I would like to play closer to 42, so...
I feel like 42 is probably... I mean, I remember when we used to be strict, like, 40 card people, but I feel like 42 is that leniency that every deck deserves, because, like, it doesn't... I think 42, 43 is where you get to add in the cards that you want, or the extra one-ofs that you want or need, like called by and stuff, but it doesn't hinder your consistency.
Oh, that's something we're missing, is called by.
Messy, but this is our card lineup so far. We have 3 Ancient Cloak, 3 Torn Scale, 3 Boots, 1 Ragged Gloves, 1 Stained
Greaves.
It's hard to read upside down. 3 Tour Guide.
1 Graph, 1 Seer.
1 Graph and 1 Seer. They're on top of each other because I'm silly. You know, and the rest that we all talked about while we were doing this. This together is 44 cards. I didn't recount, but it's a lot. So we have our Dragoon package that I know that you want to keep.
Yeah.
We can cut down a little on our hand traps, but to be fair, we have what is considered a good consistency for hand traps is normally 7 as the minimum. You said that you wanted to take out 1 Ancient Cloak,
so
which we could remove that.
Yeah, so we'll put that. That puts us at 43.
I like the Spell and Trap so far.
The Spell and Trap lineup is solid.
So
I'm not cutting those. Yeah, we can put all those away. Honestly, at 43, I'm comfortable there. 44 is just a little higher than I would like to, and the only things that I would actually cut would be the Veiler to 2 and the Bell to 2.
But would that be something that you want to do, or
that's not
just if you had to?
If I had to, if the consistency, yeah, if the consistency is not there, I'll bump those out. But currently, that 43, I'm happy enough with that, especially with how much this deck thins. Oh, we need Rhoda.
So Called By and Rhoda.
Called By and Rhoda.
So you want to take out?
If we swap those for Called By and Rhoda, yes.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go grab us a Called By. I'm also gonna go grab us a Rhoda. I think I know where some are. I will be right back. We got a Rhoda and a Called By.
Yeah, so this is it at 43 cards, which he said that he's cool with unless he, during testing or playing at our charity locals this weekend, that if consistency is bad, we'll tweak it.
Yeah.
So let's pack this up.
You want to get it? You want to pack it and sleeve it? I'll grab sleeves.
Okay. Yeah. We can sleeve it.
Yeah.
We decided to turn on the light because honestly the whole video needed some extra light that was more than just the sun, and the sun's going down. But this is what we have for the deck so far. We have a 43 card Phantom Knight deck with a 14?
13. It's going to be 14.
Alrighty, 13 card extra deck, and then 3 cards to the side. We're not going to worry too much on the side right now, especially because we have so many more decks to build that we can't really be putting extra cards that we need into sides. I know that you already have a more competitive version of a side deck anyways.
Yeah, I have a couple side decks that float between Speederoids, Beat Troopers, and Invoked.
It's been a very, 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 very long time since either of us have played Phantom Knights, to be honest.
Yeah,
but even I don't remember how to play it very well.
Yeah, but the main reason I wanted to put Phantom Knights together was because, like I said, I've been looking for a new deck, and I knew the Phantom Knights were kind of just sitting there, and I knew I had just about everything for them. It's kind of like one of those deals where I have like, I have like everything for Infernoble, so I'll build that. And yeah, so I decided with Phantom Knights for now. Infernoble I'll probably put together in my spare time, but as far as this goes, this is just about done. and I'm happy enough with it right now. You know, aside from
before testing and everything.
Before testing, yeah, and I'll add the Appaloosa and some other card in there later.
Alrighty, well, thank you for watching our building process. Maybe after we build a few more decks, we can start doing videos of us dueling again. If you want to just see the deck profile, this finished build, just in one quick easy video, you can go over to Invoked101's channel. I will try to get a link to his channel in the description down below, but if not, just look up Invoked101 on YouTube. He's pretty easy to find. And you can watch his deck profile that I know he'll inevitably make for this deck. So thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far. I hope you enjoyed our building process, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Bye!